So, hello again and welcome to a new video. This time I will finally be doing an Q&A and introducing myself. So let's start with this one. What does your username mean? It is Finnish, because I wanted something that people would know that I am from Finland, and that would maybe sound nice. So Varjo means shadow, and Pihlaja is Rowan, which is my favorite tree, so that's kinda like the combination I have going on here. When did you start drawing? So the first evidence of this, sadly, is from 2000, when I was about 3 years old, so not great. And in 2011 I think I started to move into digital art. I did all of that with mouse, and I think a few years after that I actually got my first tablet. Are you a self-taught artist? This one I would say yes and no, because for many years I did go to this art hobby group for children, and in my teenage years I also continued that until I left for university. And then of course in high school I took some art classes as well. But I don't have any kind of like formal education, university level, whatever level in art. And for digital art I am, I would say, fully self-taught. What program do you use to draw with? Currently I only use Paint tool Sai. Are there any types of characters that you have a hard time drawing? Yeah, I would say mostly like anthroc characters that maybe have long snout or something like a horse, where the head is elongated, and I find that it's difficult to get look correct from certain angles. Do you do line art as a base or use a rough base of colors that you define later? I always use a line art. When drawing characters, what do you enjoy drawing the most? I really like to draw faces. I could do that all day. What is something that you don't know how to draw but would like to learn how? This is not necessarily a what, but I still don't know how to shell shade, so I would like to be able to do that. Is there an art medium you haven't tried yet but would like to try out someday? I haven't properly tried out oil colors yet, but I would really like to see how they work. What is your favorite creature type to draw? I really like aliens, monsters, anything that is not human. Do you ever draw traditionally? If yes, which tools do you use? Yes, I do, but nowadays I don't really have time for that, but when I do, I usually use acrylic and watercolor. What is one thing that you wish was easier for you to draw? Let's say feet, or especially toes. Do you have any difficulties to draw female characters compared to males? Not really, sometimes boobs are kinda hard, but that is just the way life is, and with a reference you can always check things. What is your favorite art piece that you have done? For the most recent ones, I would actually say that it is the video that is coming tomorrow of this art piece. So check that out tomorrow and maybe also subscribe so you don't miss it. What is your favorite thing to draw? What is your specialty? When I draw things for myself, I really like to draw bones and skulls and blood and kinda like a dark art. With your digital artwork, do you ever print your work after it's done? No, I don't. I really should though, but there is no services that would offer good quality prints for cheap price. Plus then, if I would look at my art every single day, I would finally, I think, end up hating it and seeing all the mistakes. I really don't want to be reminded of that. How do you fight the art blocks? Do you have any art blocks? I can't remember the last time I would have one, mostly because I think I haven't drawn consistently in a long time, so it has not been a problem. What is your favorite medium to draw on? Currently I think it's digital because it's just so easy. You can just open your PC and get doing what you want and you don't need to prepare anything. Do you have artistic inspiration? Maybe most stuff that inspires me is kinda like gothic or dark, and I think for an artistic standpoint maybe H.R. Giger is the most inspiration person for me. Any artist that has had influence on your style or that you admire? One person that comes to mind, I would say it's Shamin King. She also has a YouTube channel, I will link it. Her art is just great. What do you study in school? So I did my bachelor in physics, my master's in applied physics, and I am currently doing my PhD also in experimental nuclear physics, most specifically I would say laser spectroscopy or linear resonance ionization spectroscopy, which could be its own video, so I'm not explaining it here, but lasers and stuff, it's fast. How long have you been working as an artist? Not a single day, and I think that will also apply in the future. What is your least favorite color? Anything that is pink. What's your favorite animal? I like any type of cat. What is your favorite holiday? That's probably Christmas, even though I'm not a Christian, I'm an atheist, but we still celebrate Christmas and I just like it. The food is good and there is tree and presents and stuff, and it's also winter, which I like. Do you play any video games? Yes, I do, but currently I don't have time to play anything, but I really like the Star Wars Old Republic and anything Mario related ever. And then I also recently downloaded the Pillars of Eternity, but I haven't had even time to open that yet, so I don't know if I like it. Maybe someday I will have time, but currently that doesn't seem too likely. Yay, physics. What is your favorite species in Star Wars? Oh man, this could be a long answer. Maybe the easiest way to answer this, I will insert a picture here with all the names, so you can take a look at that. Favorite Star Wars character? From the movies is Darth Maul. From the Clone Wars is the son of Mortis from that one single episode. From Rebels is the Grand Inquisitor. And for example from the Old Republic is the Darth Malgus. So you see, I might have a time. What's your all-time favorite villain character? That would be Pinhead, which nicely leads us to our last question as well. That is, do you like scary movies? If so, what are your favorites? So, I like any old Hellraiser movies that has Pinhead in it, and the best movie is the Hell on Earth, I think, because it has the most Pinhead, and that is the most important thing in a movie. So that was it, guys. I hope it was interesting, and see you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you.